Welcome to MLB Network and our presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Reno Aces and the Fresno Grizzlies. The Grizzlies look for their 7th straight victory. Next. Will Crowe is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now in the box, Alec Thomas.
Hitter tonight,
and we are set for baseball here this evening. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williamson's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 9, John Jay.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting John Jay. Lays off 1-0. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Taylor Widener, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to.
Batting
Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
At the plate, Cole Freeman, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Come right up, dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Center fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fourth.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a rolling, B-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there. And that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now to the plate, Alec Keller. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Aldrin Corredor.
Standing in now, Aldrin Corredor, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Fresno leads this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Crone, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Kevin Crone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Wyatt Matheson. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Into the box now, Dalton Varsho. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And he misses there. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Grizzlies are out in front 1-0. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
At the plate now, Jake Knoll. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
So now to the plate, Will Crow. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Jay has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Stevenson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Fresno leads this one 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Andy Young. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Keller is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. In now, Camden Duzenak. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Widener.
In now, Taylor Widener. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Cole Freeman.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
At the plate, Wellington Castillo. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they move on top 4-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting,
stepping in now, Luis Garcia. As he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9, Alec.
Now at the plate, Alec Keller. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
To the plate now, Aldrin Corredor as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
At the plate now, Mac Williamson swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Coming to the plate now, Jake Knoll. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and the lead is now 5-0. Digging in, Alec Thomas back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Hey, every once in a while, these speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Seth Beer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Pulled toward right center field. Stevenson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, The right
into
fielder.
the box, John Jay. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting. The first
into the box, Kevin Cron. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Throw won't get him.
The batter.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Wyatt Matheson. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Andy Young comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Looking to minimize the damage here. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Shortstop. Camden.
Standing in now, Camden Duzenak. And he fouls this one off. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The pitcher, Taylor.
So now to the plate, Taylor Widener. 0-1 the count. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Grizzlies are out in front 5-3. Settling in now, Will Crow. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Grizzlies, the pitcher, Will.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
In now, Andrew Stevenson. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and
number
that's exactly
50,
what he gets right
second
here.
baseman,
A belt-high pitch. He drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
To the plate now, Cole Freeman, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So a runner at third here with one gone. And into bat next, the catcher Wellington Castillo.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound.
Your attention,
and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Number 59.
So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed. Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Into the box now, Alec Keller, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Fresno leads this one 7-3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alec Thomas. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Seth Beer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
John Jay stands in as he looks at a called strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
That missed. That's
awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded to third. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Aldrin Corredor. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Corredor.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the big right-handed bat of Mac Williamson. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
No.
Into the box, Jake Knoll, as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Eric Fetty will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for your Grizzlies, number 23, Eric Fetty.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning and get the first out of it. Boom, boom, boom. 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
At the plate now, Andrew Stevenson. He swings and lines it to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now at the plate, Cole Freeman. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Standing in now, Wellington Castillo. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5. So he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Junior Gary gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Luis Garcia, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lined but speared on a hop. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Grizzlies are out in front 11-3. At the plate, Kevin Cron. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Williamson is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Wyatt Matheson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
To the plate now, Dalton Varsho. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Heading after it is Williamson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Fresno leads this one 11-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Alec Keller.
The right fielder, Alec.
Now the pitch.
Keller.
Hit hard up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's
now
batting.
First baseman, Aldrich Corredor.
Into the box now, Aldrin Corredor, as he lines it out to center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Keller rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they extend their lead even further.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Into the box, Mac Williamson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jake Knoll.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And set to go is the third baseman, Jake Knoll. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Thomas is right there. And that's out number 2.
The batter, the pitcher, Eric.
Now at the plate, Eric Fetty getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
So now to the plate, Andrew Stevenson. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And the ball is dropped.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I can think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
At the plate, Cole Freeman. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. The Grizzlies are out in front, 13-3. So So stepping in, Andy Young, a fly out and a single for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Keller is there. One pitch, one out.
The batter, number 3.
So striding in, Camden Duzenak. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 1-2. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Julio Pablo Martinez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Justin Donatella enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 65, Justin Donatella.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
The catcher, Wellington.
First pitch on its way.
Castillo.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
In now, Luis Garcia as he sends it on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 9.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate, Alec Keller, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is right there, 1 down. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in to try it again, Aldrin Corredor, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter, the left fielder.
Digging in now, Mac Williamson. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Thomas is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Noel.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Noel. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Weakly hit to third. Right to him. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Fresno leads this one 14-3. Into the box now, Alec Thomas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Alec.
Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
To the plate now, Seth Beer. Popped him up. Freeman waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Striding in, Kevin Cone. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Grizzlies are out in front, 14-4. At the plate, Eric Fetty. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Leading up for the Grizzlies, the pitcher, Eric Fetty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Jay. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Center fielder.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Andrew Stevenson. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's safe.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Cole.
Now batting, Cole Freeman. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Wellington Castillo as he lifts it in the air to right field. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. Fresno leads this one 15-4. So striding forward now, Wyatt Matheson starting things for
Leading
his side in the ninth as they face the
Wyatt
improbable odds
Matheson
of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Dalton Varsho. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. To first. He's right there. There's one. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping into the box, Andy Young has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fly ball into straightaway left. He makes the catch, and they continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
15-4 the final in this one. The Fresno Grizzlies lit up the stat sheet and the scoreboard on their way to 23 hits. Will Crow earns the win, his second. Taylor Widener allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.